welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of... The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Quick throw caught on the left side. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Cookie team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. 3rd down. Close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Dogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Huck. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They pick up the 1st on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Really solid 1st down gain. It's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Toss play, running right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield. It's Huck. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense wraps him up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Trying to convert with a sneak. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a 1st down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the 1st half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Close to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking for a receiver. Looking for his back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Back to throw again. Makes the catch downfield. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and medium. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Davison. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quick throw over the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for the
touchdown, Georgia. He would not be denied.
Well, your only chance to slow this guy down is you got to go low. How about the punishment he delivers to this defense? Next time, I guarantee they're diving for those ankles.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. incompletion.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Make the stop, but a big play. Moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. He'll hand it off. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab by the receiver. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Toss it to the back, running left. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. The 40. Inside the 30. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And now to try here for the extra point. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass. It's Huck. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Running with purpose. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They finally make the stop with the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Bad coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Back to pass. It's Huck. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
First down, looking for more now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Here he goes. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his...
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Just trunks the defender. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Bringing pressure. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. QB keeper all the way. Tackled, but 1st down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The receiver makes the catch. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a 1st down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's another interception. Losing track. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Huck. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
We're going to score with a run to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down.
Military stunt.
And it's a direct snap. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a 1st down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the wildcat. And the defense on alert. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. An important first down. The offense lines up with some breathing room. A first down at their own 11. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, he makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves them closer to the goal line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an outbound. The catch made. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Handoff from the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down